Hello and welcome to session 1 of week 1 of your 6-week plan. There's going to be 2 to 3 of these uploaded onto your app every week for the next 6 weeks, and each week is going to have a different skill focus. So I'm not going to ramble too much because I know I've sent you a load of information over already on your app, so hopefully you know what we're doing. But just before we get started, as I said, all you need is a kettlebell. For this workout I am going to use a 10 kilogram, and I'm going to use that one kettlebell for the whole workout. Okay. Now, if you've got a slightly lighter one or a slightly heavier one, what I would suggest is when you're feeling how the workout's going along, if you're light, you can maybe go a little bit faster to get a little bit more out of your workout. If you're heavy, just slow it down. Okay, we're talking about your kettlebell there. So don't kind of worry about that too much. This next 6 weeks, I want to show you how you can build an effective workout with one kettlebell. No matter what size it is, really, we can just play with it to make it work for us, to make it better. So I've got gloves on because I get really sore calluses, especially in the cold. So if you do want to pop some gloves on, so long as you've got a good grip, especially on the swings, you don't want to be smashing your window. And you can order actual kettlebell gloves. I've got some that I use in the gym, and they're just a couple of quid off Amazon, so they might be handy to get because you might start noticing your hands gripping a little bit otherwise, especially when we come to do the snatches and stuff towards the end of the 6 weeks. So a mat, I've got a mat. If you haven't got a mat at home, don't worry. Just when we do go to the floor, it might be handy to have maybe a thin pillow or a towel or something just to put underneath your bum and your back. But there's no pressure for that. So all you do need is yourself, a kettlebell and some water or coffee. Okay, so before we do anything, we're going to get warmed up and we are going to get started with some bodyweight halos. So clasp your hands together. Please don't skip this warm up, it's the most important part of the workout. And we're just going to rotate around the head and change directions. We're going to try and keep the rest of the body nice and still and just move the hands. So we're mobilising the shoulders. God, I'm cold. We will do a little bit of cardio to warm us up as well. Okay, we'll do one more each side. Written this down, I can't see what I've written. Okay, from there we're going to go into some bodyweight squats. So nice and easy, feet flat to the floor, sit down like we're sitting on the toilet, no hinging yet. Little squeeze at the top, that was my ankle. Nice, try and get nice and low. We'll do 3 more. 2 and 1. And then you're going to pop your hands on your hips and I want you to make big hip circles. So bring it all the way forward, all the way back. If you are doing this at home and your kids are watching you or you fell out or whatever it is, yeah, sorry. One more this direction and change. The bigger the circles, the better. Now we'll do 2 more. Okay, from there we'll go into some jumping jacks. So we'll get the heart rate up a little bit. We'll stick here for about 30 seconds. It always feels a bit weird doing home workouts at first, doesn't it? You'll get used to it, don't worry. Just make sure you set up, you're not getting disturbed, and you stick it out. We're not going to be here for long. Half hour max. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're going to pop the right foot back. We're going to get nice and low, knee down to the floor, and then we're just going to pulse forward with the hips. And then from there, stick your bum on your back heel, front toe up towards the ceiling, and then we'll go again. Up. Pulse it, and sit it back, toe up. We'll do 1 more, and sit it back, and then switch legs. So other foot forward now, hinge it forward, few pulses, sticking the hips forward, sit it back, toe up, feel the stretch through the back of the leg, and again, and sit it back, and then we'll do 1 more. Nice, and then safely bring it up to the floor, and then we're going to pop the hands out to the side, and then you're going to stick your hips back, and then one hand is going to touch the opposite toe, stand back up, and switch. So what I want you to think about now is we're getting the hips moving and we're getting used to the hips moving back. There's going to be a lot of hinges in this first week of workouts. So it's really important when we're doing the hinge that we keep a strong back. So when I say a strong back, what you don't want to be doing is falling over into it like this, okay? Think about being upright and going from there. We'll do one more each side. And then we'll have a little sprint. Bring the knees up. And then we will get started. So, exercise number 1. We have got single arm deadlifts. So most of you are probably familiar with your double arm deadlifts, which is where we'll hold a weight together with both hands and it'll be nice and even. We're going to work single sided. It's more effective and it's a little bit harder. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have the kettlebell on the floor and we're going to step out so it's directly on the one side. Our mid is okay, so I'm going to call that my left. So it's slightly to the left. And then to pick it up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my hips back. We've got 12 reps of this. So I'm going to stick my hips back, I'm going to keep my back strong and I'm going to let my neck follow my body. So what I'm not going to do is that, okay? I'm going to come down with it like this. So right, left hand. And we've got 12. Little squeeze at the top. I'll turn side on so you can see exactly what I'm doing with my back. When we come to the top of the movement, try to avoid bringing the shoulder up. 3, so think relaxed shoulders, 2 and 1. And then drop it. Always put it back down safely. Don't just finish your reps and throw it down. Put it back down properly. And I will tell you to always pick it up properly as well. Shake it out and we're going to do that again. 12. Hips are going back. Think about shutting a car door with your bum. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Park it, shake it out. We've got one more on this side. Try to be dead mindful of drilling your feet into the floor, okay? I used to always have a really bad habit of letting my toes come up. I'm going to try and avoid that and think about them being pinned down into the floor. Glued down, yeah? Last time on this side. 10 more. Nice and easy. Halfway. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, we're done with that side. Now we're going to switch sides. So shake it off. Now you'll be working in your right. So kettlebell is slightly to one side. Feet over the kettlebell, standing over it, hinge down, grab it, bring it up, squeeze. So remember when I said about not lifting your shoulder up? What I mean is that you see a lot of that on single-sided stuff. I want you to think about keeping your shoulders square as you can. 5 more. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Park it, shake it out. I'll go side on for the next 2 rounds. Make sure we're hinging and we're not squatting, okay? I always feel like a broken record when I say that, but quite often when we're doing lower body exercises, we'll naturally go like this. I want you to always be thinking about doing this when we're hinging. So, 12, 11, getting that squeeze at the bum at the top. 3, 2 and 1. Park it, shake it out, one more of these. And then the hard work's starting, okay? Whew, let's go. 10. Nope. Now I've got 10. 6 more. 3, 2, and 1. And park it, shake it out. So if you're not used to doing this style of movement, you may be feeling a little bit in your back now. Don't worry too much, because obviously we are working the muscles of the back as well in a deadlift, but just double check your form. As I said at the beginning, if you start doing this, that's where you're going to cause problems. Always think about chest proud and going down with a nice straight back, pushing the hips back. Okay, next exercise, we have got single side thrusters. These are disgusting. So we're going to hang the kettlebell up to this position, what we call the rack position. So we're going to bring it up, and then what we're going to do, use it all in the left, elbows pointing down, knuckles pointing up, and I've got my fingers over the bell. Okay, so what I'm not doing is that. Got it nice and strong, my feet are slightly outside the hips, toes are 10 to 2. This hand can go anywhere apart from touching my body. Okay, so just maybe mirror what you're doing or stick it out. And we've got 12 reps. So we drop down nice and low, keep the elbow pointing down. As we bring it up, we press above the head. 10 more. Use your breath to help you if it starts getting too much. So what I would recommend is breathing in, coming down, and out, going up. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Catch it, pop it down safely, shake it out. Okay, so there isn't a hinge in this one, apart from when we pick it up and put it down. It is squat, so hips back and down on this one, yeah? Think about keeping the chest lifted. Try and not let the kettlebell pull you too far forward on this. Get it up in your right side, rack it, make sure we're in position, elbows down, knuckles up, and let's go. 12. Breathe in, coming down, out, going up. Two more.
Get a life in drug addicts.
Catch it. And park it. Shake it out. Okay, so it does get quite tough, quite quick. But don't stress, it's a short workout. We're just going to blitz through it. And each time you do it, it's not going to get easier, but you're going to get better. Okay? Back to the other side. Let's go. Six more. And 1 more. Okay. Woo! We're halfway through this round. Okay, because we're doing 3 on each side. So we're on to our second lot on your right. Whew. Let's go. 12. If me yapping is doing your head in, feel free to put your own music on and just follow what I'm doing. I know I can get a bit annoying. 5 more. And 1 more. Woo! Shake it out, we've got 1 more on each side. Heart rate should be getting up there now. Okay. Last time each side. Let's get it over. 12. Six more. Try and not be cheating. If you're finding you're just bobbing and not squatting. Okay, I know I can't see you, but pretend that I can, and pretend I'm stood next to you, telling you to get lower. One more. Woo! That was the last time on that side, well done. We'll do this one and we're changing exercises. He's always getting me these ones. It's a bit of a love-hate one, these. Let's go. Eight more. 6. One more. And relax. Well done. Shake it out, get yourselves a drink. Whew. Okay, next exercise. We have got the swings. So you've done a hinge, you've done a squat, we've done some presses, but we've actually worked the full body in all 3 of them that we've done. This one is also going to work the full body. For the swing, common mistakes, mainly people squat, it's not a squat, it's a hinge. Secondly, people try and lead with the arms, okay? If you're feeling this in your shoulders, I want you to stop, watch what I'm doing, and then join back in, okay? I want you to get all the power coming from the powerhouse, which is here, here, and here. So kettlebell starts 1 step ahead of us, we hinge back, we get a strong back, and then we take a deep breath in, and from there, how many reps have we got? Swings, 16 reps. Hike, swing, 2, 3, bumps going back, I'm standing tall at the top, 8 more, I'm not letting the kettlebell go past my shoulders, I'm squeezing my thighs at the top, and I am totally in control of the kettlebell and not the other way around, okay? So ideally with that you want a loose grip, but if you are new to it and you're in the house and you're scared of breaking the windows, maybe a little bit of a tighter grip for now until you get a little bit more comfortable. Shake it out, 2 more sets of that. I'll go face on for this one. So again, step behind, hinge, tilt, hike, swing. 10 more. Really want you to take some time to learn this one properly, because this week we're going to be having a few different variations of the swing. We've got single-handed swings going on in session 2, and then a swing switch in session 3. So them other things I've just told you about using here, you need to make sure you're nailing that before we move on, okay? 1 more set, I'll face this way. Step away from the bell, hinge, tilt, never pick it up unless it looks like this. Hike, swing. Make sure we're not leaning back at the top, so we don't want to see that. We're thinking about growing tall, locking the legs out, and I've lost count. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Park it. Nice. Swings are done. Okay, we are flying through this. We have got, okay, a little complex now. So we're going to put 3 exercises together. So it's a hinge, it's a clean, and it's a thruster. Them are the ones we did before. But we're only doing 10 reps, and we're only doing it twice on each side, okay? So it's a short round. So get your kettlebell to your left. Move number 1, we hinge to pick it up. So we hinge down, we grab the kettlebell. From there, we clean it up to this position. try and not bang your elbow. Tip for not doing that is as you pick it up, keep the elbow close to the body and rotate. So it looks like this and not that. Yeah? If you've got bruised elbows, it's your fault, not mine. So, we're going to clean it up from there when it's here. We're going to drop, press, pop it back down. 10 reps each side, let's go. Clean, squat and press, catch, drop. Clean, drop, press, catch, and drop. 8 more. Clean, drop, press, reset. 4 more. Breathe, take your time. Halfway. Well done, we've got 2 more. And 1 more. And then we will park it safely with a strong back, shake it out. Then we're going to do the other side, okay? So while you're thinking about this feeling like hell, and thinking, what on earth have I signed up to? Okay, I want you to think about how amazing you're going to feel in, less than 10 minutes when we're finished. And then I want you to think how amazing you're going to feel when you do all 6 weeks of this. Trust me, you're going to lose weight, you're going to feel stronger, you're going to feel tighter. And these kettlebells get a little bit addictive. So you're just going to want to learn more with them, okay? So rather than think of it as a chore, think of it as something new. You're learning something new and you're benefiting from it as well. Switch sides. Clean it. Drop it. Press it. Catch it. Reset. That click again, by the way, was my ankle. I'm not jumping. Not yet, anyway. That's 3 done. 7 more. 5 more. Control. Ooh. Lost count. 1 more for good luck. And relax. Okay. We just do that 1 more each side. So 10 on one side, 10 on the other. And then we are going to the floor for our last 2 exercises. Come on, we're nearly there. Let's just smash it. Catch, drop, press, catch, drop, straight back in. Remember the elbows always point on the floor in that rack position. 3 done, 7 to go. Halfway, well done. And we'll go for 1 more. Thank God. And drop it. Shake it out and switch. Just a little note as well. I know we see a lot on social media, myself included, when we're swinging heavy bells or we're doing whatever it is we're doing. Don't put yourself down. I'm struggling with this. This is a good workout for me. When you see them things and we're doing loads of big powerful moves, there's a hell of a lot less reps. So don't be beating yourself up and comparing, thinking, I'm never going to be able to do what I see all them people do online. Okay, they're very short, few seconds of what people are actually doing. So don't be beating yourself up. I am guilty of that as well. Last time, come on, catch, drop, press. 9 more. Press, 8 more. Well done. Remember that full squat if we can. as easy to keep count when you're doing the workout yourself. Let's go for 3 more. Feels about right. 2 more. And last one. Whew. And pack it. Nice. Okay, I told you we're nearly there. Shake it out. 2 floor exercises. Then it's over. Exercise number 1 is a plank pull through. So, you get yourself into a high plank. And you want the kettlebell behind the left wrist. So it looks like this. I'm in a high plank. Nice and strong. I'm not like this. I'm not like this. I'm here. Then what I'm going to do is grab the kettlebell with one hand and pull it across so it's behind the other hand. We're going to go for 8 each side, so it's 16, but it works out 8 on each side, okay? So get yourself in position and aim for as minimal body movement as you can, okay? I think it's pretty much impossible to keep it still, but we can bring the movement down to as little as possible. So plank, grab, pull, reset. Grab it with the other one, reset. Grab it with the other one, reset. Other one, reset. That's 4. I'm going to come this way. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. You keep going. I'll catch up. That's 6 done. That's 8 done. That's 10 done. 12. 14. And 16. Reset. 2 more of them. It is quite tricky. If you are struggling with that one, feel free to hold a plank, maybe just for the first couple of sessions when we do this move, just until you build that strength up a little bit, and then you can start building up to it. I'm going to go back on the mat because I'm slipping everywhere then. Okay, get ready. Set 2, let's go. 2 done. 4. 6. Squeeze the glutes. Abs are nice and tight. That's 10 done. My hands are directly below my shoulders. I'm not letting them come too far forward. And I've got 2 left. And relax. Shake it out. Woo. And we are going to do 1 more of them. And then we're on to the last exercise. Session 1 nearly done. Let's go. 4 done. 6 done. 8 done. 12 done, 4 left. And then we can put it in the bin for the day. Last one. And relax. Whew. Okay, last exercise, let's get it over. Sit up and press. So, there is a rule with this that's dead important. And the rule is, you don't drop the kettlebell on your face. Because I ain't paying for you to have new teeth done, okay? If you drop the kettlebell, this is your own choice to do this workout. Get a good grip. So, feet together. Get a solid grip of the kettlebell. Like your life depends on it, because it probably does. Take it back, bring it up, and press. See what I mean? You do not want to drop that when it's above the head. 2. 3. So make sure we're getting a full sit up before we think about pressing. Don't try and press on your way up. If you can, you're keeping your feet together and your legs straight. This is getting too much for anyone. Complete the exercise with the kettlebell on the floor and just do the sit up and reach the hands above the head. And then you can just build up to the kettlebell as the weeks go on. And of course, I've lost count again, so let's call that 12. Shake it out, 2 more. Whew. Okay. Get yourselves ready. Nice solid grip. Drop it back. Sit it up. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. Make sure we've got a super tight tummy. Everything's locked. And we're breathing. As we go above the head, breathe out on the press, breathe in on the way down. 1 more. Whew. We've got 1 more of them, and then we're stretching. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go this side. Last time. Get a good grip. And let's go. Drop it down and press. Whew. Come on, this is it now. We've got 7 more reps. And then we're resting. We're stretching. And then you can be dead proud of yourselves. If you've got a heavier kettlebell than a 10, you're going to really struggle with this. But if you still want to use a weight and you don't have one that's less, grab yourself 2 tins of beans out your kitchen cupboard. Whew. Come on, 3 more. And 1 more. And then safely pop it down. Well done, that wasn't easy. That was a bit mean, I need to put that in the first one, sorry. Shake it out. Okay, and then we're going to stretch. So stretch number 1, we're going to go into a child's pose. So start on your knees, in the bum back, hands down, crawling forward and chest down. Crawl your fingers a little bit further forward, feel that stretch all through the back. Well done. And then I want you to get yourselves on your back. You might want some under your back for this. If it's not a mat, a cushion or something. Drop yourself back. Knees above the hips. Drop them to the right. Arms out, both arms out nice and wide. And look over to your left hand. And if you can, both shoulders on the floor. Hold it here for a few more seconds. Breathe. Hopefully you all feel amazing, as well as fuming with me. And then bring it back together. Give your knees a hug. And now drop them to the left. Both arms out. Both shoulders down if you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nice and slowly bring it up to your feet. And we'll stretch the legs out. Hold on to something if you need to. And then we're going to grab 1 foot. Think about pushing the hips forward, chest up, pull it in, and we'll hold it here. And then switch. I said at the beginning about the warm up in the most important bit. This is the second most important bit, okay? Please, 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 especially training this style of training, and we've got weights and it's functional and there's a lot going on and the heart rate's up and down and we're using a lot of muscles that we may not be used to using. Don't skip the warm up and the cool down. Bring 1 foot forward. So if you all put your right foot forward, right heel down, right toe up, and then pop your weight on your left leg, bend the left leg. Make sure your weight's not on the straight one. Push the hips back and down. And switch. And then we're going to stretch the shoulders. So we're going to bring one arm across, lock it in with the other one, keep the whole body facing forward, and pull on that arm as much as you can. And then from there, switch sides. And then last one, we're going to pop the arms out to the side, palms facing up, we're going to lean over, see all the best bits, reach and hold it here. 3, 2, 1, bring it back to centre, lean it over and reach. Bring it back to centre, shake it off, and well done. Be dead proud of yourselves. That's not easy, it's something new for a lot of you. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe try get a little bit of active recovery in tomorrow, some steps, a bit of stretching maybe, if you are brand new to this style of training. And you have got the next 7 days to complete the other 2 sessions that I'm going to get up on your app for you, okay? So as I said, this week we are focusing on the hinge and the swing. So you're going to see different variations of swings in the next 2 workouts this week. And then next week I think we're on, is it the press we're working on next week? I can't remember now. But anyway, each week is going to be a focus, okay? So this first week, I'm getting us all used to that swing and hinging. So it's going to be more deadlifts, it's going to be more swings. And as I said, we've got some of them fun switch ones that we're going to play with as well. So yeah, take some time to have a look over your app, some of the information that I provided you with about technique and stuff. If we can nail that, we'll nail the 6 weeks. Yeah, any feedback, drop me a message. Bye!